Yeah. The famous Ben King.
That's him.
And this is got sound on it.
I hope.
All right, look at me, guys. Tommy, that's good. Let's do it again. Y'all look at me.
Yeah, all right. Okay.
Sandy plus 22 out of breath. You want 4 now? Y'all do 4. All right.
We used to call him Golden Cone. We still do. I think.
Oh, now look at here.
Once in a while, yeah.
The man who has been informing and entertaining Chattanooga for more than 67 years. He has a voice like silk and a heart of gold, ladies and gentlemen, Luther Masingill. Luther. Over the years, how's your health been? Are you feeling okay?
I'm feeling fine. I'm 85 now. The other day, I was at church through my last birthday, and they were introducing me to the speaker for that day. And they said, Luther, this is Reverend so-and-so, he's from Knoxville. And the gentleman said, why, I know him. I used to preach here. Yeah, Luther, good to see you. How are you? And good to see you. And somebody said, nearby said, he just had a birthday. He's 80. I think at the time I was 84. He says, 84? He said, and he moved up a little closer to me and said, do you still drive?
But you're feeling okay. A visit to the doctor's office a week or two ago, how'd that go?
He put me on a high fiber diet, but I couldn't stay on it. I had to get off of it because after about 3 weeks, I started passing wicker furniture.
But the first one was a little stool, wasn't it?
The first one was a little stool. Now my wife wants a sofa and chair and all of it.
Well, speaking of your wife, Mary, your first wife, how is she?
She's doing great. Sorry she couldn't make it today. She's got relatives there, and I've got some of mine waiting for me to get back to the house. But she's doing fine. She had her MasterCard stolen a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, I didn't report it because whoever stole it is using it less than she did, so I'm coming out a lot better.
Things to tell you about Luther. Obviously, most of you know his history. He's been involved with WDEF radio since 1941, with WDEF TV since it went on the air back in 1954, and I was doing a little math. Luther has been involved in more than 35,000 radio and TV broadcasts. 35,000. And since he's been on the air, obviously he's brought us good news and bad, the terrible tragedy of World War II and the good news of our troops coming home. We've seen Korea, Vietnam, both Gulf Wars, and Luther has been there ever since the start. Since Luther's been behind the microphone, we've seen changes like color TV, personal computers, cellular phones, man landing on the moon, and many other changes and things that have come new to our society. And that includes Preparation H. So, Luther is...
I'm so thankful for that project.
But the one thing that's happened since 1941, the one thing that has remained constant, is this man here, Luther. He's touched tens of thousands of lives over the years. He's raised millions of dollars. He's helped raise millions of dollars for various charities. Animals, he's been responsible for probably finding millions, and he has influenced hundreds of his fellow broadcasters in this room, especially this one. He's done it all with traits like grace, humility, class, warmth, as you've seen, a sense of humor, and he does it in a way that brings a smile to your face and to your heart. He is absolutely dedicated to his family, his faith, and friends, both in and out of broadcasting. He is one of the most genuinely caring people you will ever meet, and I, for one, am not sure I've ever met a better man. He's been number one in the ratings, number one in the revenue, number one in our hearts, and I, for one, am very proud to call him a role model and a very dear friend. And this man, thanks in large part to him, he has helped make Chattanooga the great place that it is today. And today, by the way, marks the first official bringing out, if you will, of a new organization that a few of us have put together, and it's called the Chattanooga Broadcast Hall of Fame. And we are very lucky to have him as the inaugural debut member of the Chattanooga Broadcast Hall of Fame, a man whose name is synonymous with broadcasting in Chattanooga, Luther Masingill. Luther.
Woo!
The very first inductee into the Chattanooga Broadcast Hall of Fame.
These are sharp edges, too. Gadzooks, that's sharp. Chattanooga Broadcast Hall of Fame, Luther, and you spell my name correctly, May the 20th, 2007. I thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, Luther Masingill.